Okay. 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 Hello, everybody. Okay. Here we go.
Just a few seconds behind.
Just putting this in the Creative Family group.
You can do it.
Okay.
Hello, Deborah. I was just looking at your stuff saying Deborah's been busy this week.
Hello, how are you, Deborah? Okay. We're here. This is the last class. It's class number 17. Hello, Tash. How are you? Class number 17. Holy dooly. Hello, Mary. So, this is how you find us. Deborah, Tash, and Mary. And Margaret. Hello, Margaret. All know how to find us, but if you don't know how to find us, this is how to find us. At Scrapbook Fantasies, and that's on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, and that's our online store. Hello, Di. Okay. Yep. And this is our 17th class in the GICS Online Craftshow. I reckon they should give us a prize for doing the most classes, because I reckon we would have done the most classes. To say we're tired is an understatement. We have been picking orders today madly. But thank you. It's been a wonderful weekend of classes. I bet you're exhausted. Yep, really exhausted. Very well. Very tired. I had a quick nana nap this afternoon. I just feel worse.
Grocery shopping.
Quentin went grocery shopping. Okay, let's go through the classes, and I can tell you how much the kits are. Because I only just thought of that I probably should tell you how much the kits are. So we started on Thursday morning.
Oh, we're going backwards. Okay.
We started on Thursday morning. Just put a link to the kits page. Don't put a link to everyone.
I was going to search GICS 18, but you get great.
Just put a link to the kits page, dude.
Right, that kits.
Thank you. Thank you, Deborah. Yes. I know everyone's appreciated the classes, and I think a lot of you needed the classes. I think a lot of you needed a gift back to you, because it's been a pretty hard year.
It's pre-Christmas.
And we were just talking that we need to keep a little bit of momentum going with you guys, just so that, because Christmas can be really hard on a lot of people, and we really need to make sure that we look after the well-being of our creative family. And this is part of it, is doing classes for you guys, so you've got something to look forward to and something to participate in when everything's getting a bit tough. So hello, Joanne and Sandy. Hello, Cheryl. Okay, so class 1 we started with, and we used New Kit Christmas Collection. Naomi John did a card. The kit for that is $5.25. I just want to show you just how reasonable the kits are, really.
That's cracking.
It's been a distraction from the person with man COVID. Oh my gosh, you've got man COVID. I forgot about that. Deary me.
Come on. You even looked.
Hello, Gail. How are you? Then I used the Aussie Christmas Collection, which got a massive big reboot, because it only had a pack of colour cuts previous to that. And we did little mini gift cards. I did one, and that kit's $3.15. And I think you've got enough to do. You've got 5 animals, and you've got a full sheet of cardstock, so you've got enough to do a few.
For $3.15. My hourly rate's not worth anything to pack them.
We're packing the kits tomorrow, and it is going to be a big day. Hello, Karen. Plus, we're sending retreats out tomorrow. They've got to be wrapped in tissue. And
Mary said you're on my social life at the moment.
Oh, we are so grateful for you, Mary.
Thank you for being our social life.
Yes, yes. Thank you for being our social life too. I've enjoyed all of the classes. They were all awesome. Credit to you guys. Job well done. Thank you. Thank you, Di. So then, where were we at? The third class was a scrapbook page I did with the new cute Christmas. And that class, that kit's $7.75. And then we did, and we've been very careful to make sure all the kits are still available. Like that we had enough of everything for the kits, because we've made the mistake of using our favourite papers before and running out before we get anywhere.
Actually, no, that Sugar Plum Fairy one has like...
The Sugar Plum Fairy will run out first. Then we did, on Thursday afternoon, we did, Naomi John used the Cute Christmas and the Aussie Christmas, because you can get Australian penguins, and she did this mixed media tag, and it is $8.75, but you are going to have a ton of leftovers with that. There's a lot left over with that.
The penguins I saw at the Sunshine Coast Marine thing weren't wearing red hats.
They weren't wearing red hats. Then we pulled up on Thursday night. Let me find the page. And we were meant to do a double, but we did a single. We did this Aussie Grunge layout, and it is $13.95. You'll have a little bit left over, but $13.95 is for the Aussie Grunge scrapbook page. Then we came to, that was class 5. So class 6 was on Friday morning, and Naomi John did a pair of mixed media tags using our nice thick. These are really thick, these mixed media tags. We manufacture these tags on site. And these two tags, and the kit for that was $8.45.
I found a pack of canvas tags today falling down behind that.
Oh, did you? Okay.
I didn't find the ink pad I was looking for, but I found the canvas.
Yeah. Our shoplifter's been back. Then we did, for class 7, we did Christmas Land, because this was using Nutcracker. So on Friday we released Nutcracker, the Nutcracker, and Christmas Land. So the Christmas Land scrapbook layout I did, and the kit for that's $10.75. And then what we were talking about is the Sugar Plum Fairy from the Nutcracker. Oops, I just knocked over. Trophy of Niles. So I use the Nutcracker to make a card, and I use the Sugar Plum Fairy off the Fussy Cut Editions, and that kit's $4.95. You will have a little bit left over, and that's got brand new Super Fun Times in it because it finally arrived. It is late. We are really burning the candle at both ends, trying to get the retreat kits out because the pattern paper arrived very late. But it's because of the rain in Brisbane. You can't print paper in the rain and cut paper. It's cutting the pattern paper and making sure doesn't cause any faults when it's wet, because it's been raining in Queensland for a while. Oh, thank you, Karen.
It rained. It's just annoying drizzle.
No, but the pattern paper, the rain had caused delays.
Yeah.
Hello, Dee. How are you?
No, I've got my phone so we can take the details of that while in.
Oh, okay. Yep. Hello, Karen. OMG, what a stash of creativity. You're amazing. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. So one of the most amazing classes over the weekend, so this was class number 9, was this easel card with a geo heart that Naomi John did using Christmas Land. And there's some super fun time in here. Isn't it fabulous? She did a wonderful job.
And the lady that came in and wanted the geo heart.
Yeah, a lady come in and goes, I don't like the geo heart, but I have to have it now.
Yeah.
I have to create with that because I'm gonna love it in the end. So it is $14.75. That kit. And then we pulled up on Saturday morning and we released Enchanted Christmas, which is 5 different color cut packs of Christmas fairies in tones of pinks and red. And this was a mother-daughter team challenge. So 2 cards for $11.25 for that kit. And we did this one side by side together. So it turned out really good. I still haven't put this vellum up because, I've been slack. I don't think I've been slack. And then after that, and the kits are out of order here on the website. Then after that, so what was that? That was number 10. So number 11 was the Crazy About Christmas Purple Christmas card with me. And we did a different technique we tried a few different techniques over the weekend, and we used a bit of vellum. on our chipboard here, and it's $9.45 for that kit. And then number 12, Naomi John outdid herself while we were at the presentations for robotics and the closing ceremony at the Robotic Northern Nationals that were held in Gladstone at the high school Noah goes to.
And everyone thinks Gladstone's now a tropical place because
it was just beautiful. It was beautiful.
Like Laura and Dee and
yep.
They were here.
When Dee and Paul were here, they loved it, but it was very dry and droughttish. And now it's just beautiful.
Yeah, now we've got to mow the lawn.
And green, and we've got to mow the lawn, but it's too wet to mow the lawn. So Naomi John did this card, and she did like a serendipity background and used the new tree stencils and the enchanted Christmas, and she did a wonderful job. And that kit is $6.50, which is psychotic, but it does not include the stencils. And then class number 13 was last night. And we got our double done in the end. We eventually did our double page, and we used Gnome for the holidays with some awesome chipboard. And we learnt how to make old gold paint, and we had fun with blue, and we used vellum again. We did a lot with chipboard and vellum this time, and paint.
It's a lot more pleasant to look at now than when it was just the two stripy bits of paper.
The two stripy bits of paper. And this kit is $18.95, and you will have some leftovers.
No drinking before making that kit.
Yes, no drinking. And then we came up with day 4, which was today, and we started the day with this. I gave you some production line, how to production line card tips, and we did 3 4-inch by 4-inch cards. We did 3 of, using the new Snow Princess Christmas. Say that fast 3 times. We've been talking about tongue twisters this weekend as well. And that card kit is $9.25, and you've got plenty to make the 3 cards with some leftovers. And then we did, Naomi John made a set of 3 embellies using Victorian Christmas and some chipboard. Oh no, it goes this way.
She should have used the new clock.
And I did. I used a new clock on mine. And this kit is $9.25, and I'm sure you'll have leftovers with this one as well. So that was her class, an embelly class. We had to throw that in. It doesn't have a proper banner on it yet. And then the girls did their challenge class together.
I won.
And Amelia reckons she won. So they made cards. Amelia, Naomi John. They made cards, and they had a good time, and Amelia ran apparently is the winner. And that kit is $9.50.
She stuck the vellum down with glue. Anyone who follows her example is brave.
Don't stick your vellum with glue, lovelies. Hello, Fiona. How are
How's
you?
it go wrinkly butt?
It is wrinkly, Quentin. There's just that much stuck on top of it. You can't tell.
Right. I thought you'd come up with a new technique. Kids are very brave.
Hello, Bronny. How are you? So there we go. That is 16 kits and 16 classes. And now we're going to do a Peace and Joy scrapbook page.
May I see my card? I want to know how it works.
Oh, does anyone want to see Super Fun Time paper? Because we haven't actually showed it.
Where's my card?
It's over there. Why?
I want to see how that glue works.
Okay. Let's show you Super Fun Time first. Super Fun Time comes out in the middle of December. So this is paper 1. It is very nice. Very, very nice. We've already used the yellow. And this is paper 2.
Sorry. Oh, I can't put a link for this anyway.
And this is paper 3. They're big balloons, hey. Yes, yes, yes. Says
The tree is more lovely than
hello,
any other
Laura.
tree we've done before.
Even though I don't celebrate Christmas, I watched all of your videos this weekend and loved all the projects from us. Everything looks fantastic. You all did an amazing job. Thank you, Laura.
Wow.
But you know what? All of those ideas could be used in other ways
Especially
on projects.
The
You
Nutcracker
could,
set. It is just.
but you could take those designs and do something other than Christmas. I usually don't do a lot of Christmas craft. I do craft at school. I do craft with kids at the shop and that. So by the time I do a few Christmas classes, I'm a bit Christmas crafted out. So it's really easy to fussy cut. Yes, they will be very easy to fussy cut. Thank you, Bronnie and Mary as well. And thank you, Margaret. And this is, well, that was paper 3. Now they're out of order. Paper 4 is this one, and we've already used this blue in one of the kits. So paper 4 with my little circle scenes. Now these guys are, because someone is going to ask, they are just over 4.5. They're 4 5/8. So you could use a 4.5-inch circle and get them in. And then paper number 5, which is probably going to go with, we used the vellum for this last night, which is probably going to go with Nautical Dreams, actually. And then paper number 6, because I'm thinking I need to do rabbits in a row.
Rabbits in a row.
And I know the yellow umbrella looks like it doesn't match, but the duck's beak is yellow. I've been making paper stars today. Very impressed with my progress. Oh, I bet you've made a few, Mary. So that's super fun time. And let's look at Peace and Joy.
Sorry, I forgot to mention we have Margaret and Laura over on the tube.
Yep, and Faina. I've already said hello.
Sorry, Faina, I missed you.
So excited for Retreat, this paper collection. It's cute. It is, isn't it? I've filled a few gaps in the paper colours that we don't have in the store too. So that's paper 1 of Peace and Joy, and paper 2. Paper 3. We released this last year for Christmas. Paper 4. But it doesn't have to be Christmas. That's a great baby paper, by the way. Paper 5. This is beautiful for weddings. This leafy one. And paper 6. And spots are always handy. Like this, it just doesn't just do Christmas. So, what are we gonna do?
Oh, hello, Jean.
Hello, Jean.
Watching from Finland.
Yeah, Jean's going to be home on Wednesday.
Been following your adventures, Jean? Just doing a bit of Facebook stalking?
Yeah, so did you see she's going to be home Wednesday?
No, I missed that bit.
Okay. So today we released Snow Princess Christmas.
No, we just told me my virtual holiday's coming to an end shortly.
Your virtual holiday's coming to an end, Q. There you go.
It has all the holiday requirements he needs. It has.
And he didn't have
all
to
the
leave the
adventure,
country.
all of it, but instead he didn't have to leave his home.
I'm going to say Quentin's probably the only Australian man that's ever got a passport and never left the country.
He has no desire.
No, he was going to go. He was going to go to Japan.
No, it was China.
Oh, no, it was China, wasn't it? He was going to go and buy a truck.
A truck that had rolled over in a ship. It was on the back of the truck was the exciting.
Yep. No. They actually, yeah. Some of you have heard about our cherry picker that came from Japan, and they accidentally dropped it in the harbour, the shipping container with our truck and cherry picker in the harbour, and didn't tell us, and went, oh no, we just missed the shipping deadline. We missed our time slot. They didn't tell us they dropped it in the harbour, and when it arrived, our person that we had in Melbourne at the wharf for us checking our shipping container, he opened our shipping container and he went and he touched the cherry picker and his finger went through.
Yep. It was.
Yep. That's why you have insurance. So, what do we think about? So we've got this one, Princess Christmas, and I wanted to see if I could combine it with give it a bit of a give myself a challenge and use Peace and Joy and Swan Princess Christmas.
Snow Princess.
Yeah, not Swan Princess, Snow Princess.
So there's no swans in that pack.
And I've got a little bit of Christmas Land. I've got a few Christmas Land bows. Because, I've got a lot of leftovers. But wait, there's more. I've got more in my tub. You know how we have the Tub of Shame, which is the products I haven't added yet. We now have the Christmas tub of creativity. We've just got lots of half-used paper, and Amelia Ann thinks it's all hers.
Wow.
Look, we've got Purple Christmas. I wonder if there's any flowers left from Purple Christmas. Were there any flowers in there? Well, we've definitely got some poinsettia vellum. That might be interesting. Let's just get a couple of... Oh, and a couple of fairies.
You won't have any bauble vellum. Bubble vellum from Secret Fun Times. That's it.
No, and you know what? You said to me, oh, do you really think you should do the bubble vellum? We didn't do the bubble paper. Hello.
Yeah, a bin of shame.
Bin of shame. It is. Oh, look, purple bows. Yep, it is. It's. Oh, look, there's a packet. It's got nothing in it. Yep. It goes right back. There's a lot of half-used stuff in here. Oh, look, we cut one thing out of that. And oh, there's the one where we used the wrong one. Oh, look, there's a tree. Yeah. Yep. Oh, will this go? Look, let's do a bit of a
So Karen's asking a technological question.
Oh, here we go. Quentin won't be able to answer that.
It's a scrapbooking question.
Oh, okay.
So we're not technological.
Yep.
Yep. With the blue fussy cuts you're using tonight, would they show up well on the wood in Peace and Joy #1?
They could. They definitely could. Look, I found some more Christmas Land.
Christmas scrapbook stage.
Yeah, that's what we could call it.
Hang on, I've already named it.
I've kind of got sidetracked here.
Mine's called Peace and Joy Sunday Night Scrap Along GICS Online.
I don't think we're going to use Aussie animals. Oh, there's another piece of chipboard. Oh, there's a stencil. Oh, here's a this. Oh, there's a that.
Yeah, come on. Keep chuck.
Radio. First Christmas? Maybe not. Okay. Okay, let's get it. I don't know where that came from. Let's get our design board out and put our embellies that we were laying out on our design board. And then what we can do is we can move them all around. And a bit of shame. Yeah, well, the tub of shame is terrible. I just don't always get things done, do I? Got a bit of blue here, but I think we need, I think that one. It's not so bad. Get rid of that screen there. So this is nice. This is Super Fun Times.
Evening, Diane B. She hasn't even started yet, Diane. She's been doing the waffling.
I have been waffling, yes.
The glue really does pop on the dark wood, yes, Karen.
Mm.
I love the waffling.
Who said that? Diane. How are you, Diane? Yeah, but if I use vellum, it's really not going to show up on there, is it? I've got this chunk of this as well that I could do a photo mat with.
Chipboard stuff on. We've got trees, we've got chunky bridge.
Yeah, I've got a tree here. I've got a gift.
Candy canes. Christmas wishes, best wishes. First Christmas.
I've got another tub of stuff somewhere. Noah grabbed me more things. I think we need more purple up here. I think Amelia Ann is going to try and manipulate her sister into letting her stay up late.
Seen at 7:27. Let me go and do the Uga. 3 minutes until Amelia's meant to be in bed.
Yeah, because I can just about guarantee that kid.
Hiding in plain sight and conning people. Amelia better start wearing orange now to get used to the colour.
Amelia does hide in plain sight, doesn't she? It's a bit wild and untamed at this point in time, isn't it?
Let me do this. Uga, it's 7:28. Uga. And you're too old for
Enchanted
Jimmy Giggles.
Christmas.
Goodness.
Are you thinking that I've gone mad?
Yes, dear.
I love you. Can you actually put me down like that? Right. So,
I'm not sure where you're going with this.
I need more flowers. That one's wet.
Don't forget tomorrow, Naomi, we've got to bring the hairdresser.
Oh, she got a hair appointment tomorrow?
No, she's got to book her stylist thing so she can get a hairstyle before getting a photo done.
it needs to be done by Wednesday. I don't think we're going to be booking a hairstylist.
Mm.
I think we'll just be taking the photo against the brick background with Mum doing my makeup. Me pretending to be okay with it.
Wow.
I won't even complain.
And what are you doing right now?
Same as going.
You're going to do your hair before you do it.
Like, yeah, I
And
don't,
no overalls.
I don't think they'll appreciate me looking like my mum would do so.
Oh, look, I just found the stuff that Noah grabbed me.
For everyone that missed the class and the live the other day. Was it Saturday morning's live? We said?
Yep.
Naomi's got onto the youth council, been accepted onto the youth council for the
The Australian National Gallery Youth Council.
Yeah.
She is,
She's
yeah.
going to have a profile photo.
Yes.
You can also use that when you set up your LinkedIn account.
So these are coming with Super Fun Time, just so you know. They would match, but let's cut these snowflakes in half. Oh, I may get that one.
So we're using a piece of pattern paper number 1, I take it there.
Yeah. Needs, yeah.
Do you change later?
I might have to break up the whole tub of shame and then, you know, make some goodie packs or something with it. I'll just give it to Quentin. He would happily make goodie packs with it, wouldn't you?
I often run out of freebies.
And he does raid
I have
the
been
good
given,
stuff desk.
You know, I was given those. You gave me those cutting dies that we got given by the company to give away. And I'm like, I really want to give cutting dies away.
Grab out your toothbrush, please.
I don't know what they are.
What do we think? I like the dark background. I think it needs the dark background, but I feel that it's a lot of dark. Does that make sense? I think the purple. And I think we might use a little bit of vellum in here somehow. But I think we need the dark colour. I know we need the dark colour. But that doesn't look good. Okay. Who thinks I like colour cuts? I love them. Colour cut crazy. Okay. What do we reckon? Do you reckon that design
White
looks...
paint splatters suggested.
Yep.
Add some white light splatters of paint or lighten the wood or stencils.
Don't want to add another colour.
Sounds very mixed media-ish. Mary said once you put a photo on it, we'll break it up.
Yeah, but I want this to pop.
Pop.
Let me think about it. Okay. Let's get a photo. And let's build what we know.
What size photo we're going to do here?
I think we're going to do a 5x7. A boring old 5x7 Christmas portrait. Who cut that? Who he is? And then let's, from paper 1 from Flower Power, cut a let's cut a 5 1/4 by 7 1/4 piece of Flower Power 1. So cut the middle out of this. We're gonna sort of, I think we're gonna work towards our background. We're gonna build this out in such a way we're going to do is we're going to build out our page and then work out what the background's going to look good as. I'm going to do what we know to discover what we need to know. So this is a 5" by 7" Fakey photo. Kind of a little bit different to how I might normally create. It's what we call the way I create, the fluff and stick.
Fluff and stick.
Sometimes you've got a lot to stick down.
I use those colour cups.
Do you just?
Well, I did.
What are you here for?
To say good night.
And we're not showing our collection of toys.
I got Polly, Toothless, Heather, and Sapphire.
Yep.
Right. Oh dear.
I'm a heavy on time.
Yeah.
Good night, hello, goodbye. Did I cut my hair?
No. The trimmer was shut. I did not cut your hair.
You need it.
No, I don't.
We'll give you a date.
Don't you dare.
Give me a kiss. That's up there. I'll be back here.
So then let's get this piece of so we've got a piece of Super Fun Time number 6, right? I'm going to use a bit of the glitter. I've already got one glitter, but this is so from this barcode end, let's cut like a 6" square.
I'm just checking. Other than the labels, was there anything else I had to do on Lightspeed?
No. Cool. And then we'll just straighten this other piece up.
Using Super Fun Times.
Yep. And this piece ends up being like 6" by 6.5. Let's just make it an even measurement. 6 by 6.5. So that'll sort of go like that. And then if we put this one kind of like this.
Are you done with these?
Yeah, for the moment.
Can I take them just for
Yep.
30 minutes?
So let's get our Peace and Joy paper 1. And we're going to cut it to 12 inches. Don't just cut the barcode off because I did need a bit of extra leeway. Okay, I might use that. And let's put the stripes going up and no, side to side. Yep.
What did I miss? What size are those two beauty books?
Oh, one's 6 by 6 and one's 6 by 6.5.
Okay. What paper were they?
Super Fun Dime paper 6.
Okay, just each side of it. Yeah.
Okay. So we'll probably put the photo sort of up here a bit like this. Right? So let's move this out of the way. So we're going to put our photo sort of up here like this. We want a piece of this purpley brown background to match. Okay, I want a piece of it to put behind the photo mat, right? But we're not going to get another piece. So let's set that where it's kind of going to go. About there. And I'm going to put my thumb here to hold the photo to the background. My finger here. And then I'm going to take them out. And I'm going to come out like 3/8 an inch, nearly half an inch. Between 1/4 and 1/2 an inch, I'm going to come out and I'm going to do a little mark. See, I've made little L marks. Yep, I'm cutting a hole in the page. Trust me. And then I'm going to cut right up to that mark. We will patch these holes. Trust me. You just don't stress. If you've been watching me for a while, you won't be stressing. Because you know that you can trust me. Yep, I just hacked a hole in a page. So let's find the straight point with this. This best. Oh, we're going to do it there on the 4.5 inch mark. Find the straight point and cut the pencil lines off. And then we want to cut a 7 3/8. So halfway between 7 1/4 and 7 1/2. So 7 3/8 by 5 3/8. So halfway between 5 1/4 and 5 1/2. And then we're going to make sure there's no pencil lines on it. I'm going to cut the middle out of that. Because we're going to use this as well on our page. This colour, this middle piece. We are actually going to use that. So put that there. See? And look at that. Nice, nice, nice. Nice little bit of pop there. And then when we put it back together, let's put this back together. You can't half tell, but I have been anxiously waiting for the Super Fun Time stuff to arrive. This paper to get here. Yep, I know. We've got holes in our page. But.
Deborah said she cringes when she sees people wasting large pieces of paper card.
Yep.
Over each other. Layering must be.
Drives me nuts when people waste paper. Well, we've got to add more up here. We'll have to make this a bit more. We'll have to.
It keeps the weight down in your albums, like.
Yeah. Okay, we need to add a bit more up here. Spread that out a bit. I like it. I know I use this colour a lot. I think looking at the centres of the flowers, they're gold, and there's little gold details in the flowers on our fairies and on her dress. She's got some little gold details. I think we paint our chipboard gold. And then what we'll do is see this love, joy, and peace. If we stick them to this centre bit here and do a little tiny border of this purpley browny colour, I think that'll look nice and bring that colour forward again. So we've brought it forward, and it looks like we've used 2 pieces of this timber paper, but really we've got 1 piece. I'm wondering if we could put these daisies in, but I don't think so. I don't think they're going to match our theme. We do need something in there to fill that. We might use, where's the middle of our purple? I don't know. We'll use this little bit in here of glitter in there.
This is going to be a very interesting set of custom colour cuts.
Yep. It may actually be 2 sets. Oh, I'll get it all on one.
You reckon? You got a lot of pieces.
I might not get it all on one. I'll do my best. Okay, let's do what we know now. Let's work with what we know, and let's stick our words to our timber.
So we're hanging with the Christmas chipboard.
Yeah, Enchanted Christmas it is.
Enchanted Christmas.
Yeah, this is going to be one wild set of custom colour cuts. Oh, I've got a pretty good system how I make them now. Probably not something you want to watch me do. Quentin tries to work out what I'm doing and just walks away.
Well, the fact that the PC doesn't keep up and leaves things in the middle of your screen as a big picture.
Yep.
And
Yep. My brain works faster than my computer can go. And you know what? That's not my fault. That's the computer's fault. So we've got them there. Then we're going to get some gold out. And I think on the background we flick a bit of gold, but we also flick some white. We want to bring some of the white back to our background. We want to bring a little bit of this white color cut edgy stuff into our background. I think that'll look quite good. So we've got a Christmas tree. We've got 2 snowflakes that we've cut into pieces and a Christmas word. And I reckon we need a messy mat. Just going to say a messy mat might be the order of the day.
What did we say the theme was for the next GICS? It's Australia Day.
Well, it's on Australia Day weekend, so I'm just assuming that they're going to do, and you should never assume anything in life. You should never ever assume anything, but I am thinking we might do a bit of an Aussie theme. They did backyard barbecue last year, and this weekend they did exactly the same theme as last year, which was All I Want for Christmas.
We really hope that next year it's not the same weekend as this week.
It's not meant to be this weekend. So this event right now was meant to be last weekend.
Yes.
And if it had been last weekend, it probably would have been a lot better for us.
Not quite so busy.
Yeah. So this is always a big weekend for us. Although we're not, Noah's not, okay. Noah's not actually a robotics competitor next year, but he's contemplating being a mentor. So I don't know if he's contemplating being a mentor or was told he's going to be a mentor.
He's very good with the younger kids.
He is extremely good with the younger kids.
They all got a free concert the other day.
Yeah. Practice on Friday. They were all, the parents were really enjoying it.
I think he played songs he was just making up, isn't
He was just improvising. He had no music. And their baby grand, Quentin, I don't think is in the same condition as your mother's.
No. I don't
It's an old wooden, old timber one that's very, well, your mum's is timber, but Quentin's mum's is beautiful black,
tuned
polished. It gets tuned every year without fail.
on the same day, so the humidity is the same.
The same day every year.
Not the time.
It's tuned to perfection. It's cleaned. It's polished. It is just.
Well, that piano's only about 7-year-old now, isn't it? That one.
No.
Because that's different to the one she used to have.
No, that's the one she bought when we started going out together.
Is it really? I thought she got a different one.
No, she didn't. That's the one she bought like 30 years ago.
Oh, really? It's an amazing.
It gets played every single day.
What, for hours?
It's Quentin's mum's a piano teacher. There's a reason why Quentin and our kids are musically gifted. So the kids get art from me, and they get music from their father.
That's not the word.
Quentin's just a lazy musician, but I'm going to say that honestly. I can say that to his face.
There's no enchanted Christmas in that title. It's just Christmas.
It's the word enchanted out of the colour cuts.
It's just a chipboard, Christmas chipboard title.
Yes.
I was thinking, like, I mustn't be able to see the enchanted. That's good.
Go away, fly. There's a fly in the house. So when we get home, Quentin always leaves the front door open. He props the front screen open. And I get cranky because why have screens if you're going to keep them open?
Wow.
But yes, so we don't have parent duties for robotics next year, but Noah will most likely be there. But Noah doesn't teach classes either for us, so.
Although it was pleasant this year not having to drive to Brisbane.
It was lovely not going to Brisbane.
Not that I don't like driving on the Bruce Highway, but, what can I say?
It's not the best highway.
And it's 7 hours of your life you don't get back. Each way.
And this is going to sound really bad, but there would be highways in third world countries that are of a better standard than the Bruce Highway in Queensland. Really sorry, but yeah. We're Queenslanders all the way, but when you cross the border heading south, holy dooly.
Holy dooly, does the highway get better in New South Wales?
Geez, your highways are so much better than ours. Beautiful.
What's the bit called on the side of the road? The edgy bit called? What's its proper name?
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Apparently we have that on the Bruce Highway all the way from Cairns to Brisbane now. What, it's only 2023 and we've got somewhere to pull off the side of the road.
No, we don't.
That's what they were boasting the other day.
Are you sure about that?
Mrs. Palaszczuk was on the
Because between Merrinvale and Gingin, there's places where you can't pull off.
Well, you better take
You know where that guardrail's been broken for 2 years?
you
Can't pull off there.
You better take Anastasia for a drive.
I think Anastasia needs to drive the highway, not fly the highway. Sorry.
On the news the other night saying.
Yeah, no.
Got a proper name like.
The roadside.
I hate it when it's single lane, says Joanne. Yeah.
Single lane most of the way up here.
Yeah.
It was meant to be 4 lanes the whole way to Cairns by 2010, remember? And then it was going to be 2020.
Yeah.
Did I do 2 coats on this one? But no, it doesn't look like it.
Okay, so what size snowflakes were they to begin with?
They're the 2-pack.
Okay. And we're using 1/3 of this.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to sit my little pieces on my video rig to dry. beautiful animal out on my rig. You can't buy this kind of video rig. This is a Quentin original. As dodgy as that is.
That rig was made many years before you started teaching online.
Yep, it was to record videos. Okie dokie. So remembering...
They reduced the speed limit instead of fixing the roads. Yeah.
Yeah. Something that really got me when we left Albury-Wodonga, when we drove to Melbourne. Did we drive to Melbourne once or twice?
Twice.
Twice we drove to Melbourne in the truck?
Yes, twice.
When we drove to Melbourne, when we left Albury-Wodonga and drove down, like we drove down in the morning, it was the wombats. Like, I was really concerned. There were lots of poor deceased wombats on the road, and I found that really distressing because I didn't think that happened to wombats. So we've got a cluster here and a cluster here and a cluster here. So that's where we're going to sort of centre our... Got plenty of water in this gold. Look at that. Bit of gold on the background. It's not real dark. Geez, that's very blue. And then they're white. We've got water and plenty of white. But we need to... Oh, crud of a jig.
Yeah, then they book people. Yeah, they do that up here too, Deborah.
What's that?
Book people for speeding or they've reduced the speed limit because they didn't notice the speed change.
Yeah.
That particular piece where Alicia was talking about with the guardrail before, I don't know if they fixed it yet or not, but that was done straight after the guardrail was installed.
Yeah, the guardrail's been broken for over 2 years.
And they've made that back to 80.
But it's just like it's like 200 meters of 80, and it's really, if you miss it, there's another one where there's an 80 sign and the sign, there's a tree in front of the 80 sign. It's on the same stretch of road.
Inglewood and beyond the dead groups. Yeah, I bet you there's a few out there, Joe. Probably bigger than my car.
Yeah, the wombats. I was just freaked out by it. I was very upset. Yeah. Yeah, the ruse. It's pretty bad on the way. We went out through Billowheeler, that is, sorry. Billowheeler if you don't live local here. And then we went to Tamworth the back way. And you notice the difference because it was like it got greener when you got to New South Wales, but a different kind of roadkill between Queensland and New South Wales too.
Yeah. Transport. Yeah, that's what the 15 kangaroos a night in those trucks were average.
Yeah, when Quentin was managing, because Quentin used to manage, remember he used to manage, he was the maintenance manager for Kalari Transport. And 15 roos a night the trucks used to hit, which is devastating.
I like the sizzlers for stray cats.
What's that?
I like sizzlers for stray cats.
Richard, that is not appropriate.
Yeah, it does get too dangerous driving after dark.
Kids
don't
don't
drive.
go out after dark anymore. Yeah, no, we don't drive at night. The kids aren't meant to drive at night either. Yeah, you can finish your trip early in the night, but you don't head off in the evening to go somewhere. We don't do that. We're very
Deborah, they had really good bull bars.
No, very good bull bars. These are massive, big
Kenworths, they were.
Kenworths, and they were carting dangerous goods, so they had to be protected.
Kangaroos used to jump into the side of them, Deborah, would you believe?
Jump into the side of the truck.
Yeah, into the trailers.
Maybe it's all the lights.
would like dart away then dart back. So we're forever replacing the lights on the flagpoles so they're all canvas.
I think we're going to get our, yeah, I think we're going to do something a bit different with this layout when we put it together. See, I'm thinking as I do these things. So let's trim around our words. Okay, so we're just trimming around. Oh, got a bit close there. We have some interesting discussions here, don't we?
Did we tell everyone about the balloon?
Oh my gosh. There was a balloon. One of the kids let a balloon go yesterday at the closing ceremony, right? Accidentally let go of a balloon. So it went up into the, I don't know if you...
Between the two big fans.
The massive big,
fans.
so they're the humongous fans in the Marriott Centre. So went up into this massive fan, and then the balloon had it wasn't even a helium balloon, was it?
No, it was a helium balloon.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It got pulled. Was it a helium balloon?
It was a helium
Oh,
balloon.
it was a helium balloon, but it did have a lot of helium in it or something. But it got pulled up by the draft, and then it came down, and then every now and then it'd spin, and it'd go through the blades, and it'd get bashed around by the blades, and then they're trying to announce winners of sections, and that the kids are like, oh, and they'd be watching. The kids were watching this yellow balloon, and in the end, it took a couple of goes before someone caught the balloon because it'd come back down, and then it'd go back up with the draft from the big fan. And yeah, the balloon was the most exciting. The balloon in the fan was the most exciting thing. A couple of hundred kids, and yeah, there was a balloon in a fan,
and
they so much entertainment. They could have just they were watching it, and then they were talking about the physics of the situation. Yep, and you know how it followed the same trajectory each time based on the wind in the room created by the fan, and it was amazing. The kids had a great time, but yeah, but they eventually got it, and then the whole, you know, like 300 people are cheering for this. Would have been more than 300 in the room, wouldn't there? Cheering for this kid that caught the balloon.
Yeah, Deborah, the trucks used to go from Gladstone here, and then they used to go all the way down to a place in the middle of New South Wales.
What was the track? They used to do the Unadilla track?
No, oh, that was one. They went way out west. Yeah, that was another.
They used to do.
They ended out a track and then
Yeah, but you could only do it at so many k's an hour.
40k an hour or something.
40k an hour was a 16. What was it? 16 hours to cross the track.
Oh, they had one section where they did 10k an hour.
Yeah.
The drivers got paid extra to sit there with the speed control on. Because it didn't wreck the trucks. But yeah,
because they had dangerous goods.
Into the back of Newcastle was where they went from Queensland and Newcastle. And they used to go also out from Gladstone out to all the mines out here. So
they used to carry all the dangerous goods.
Yeah, the explosives.
Explosives.
We weren't allowed to stop anywhere.
What's that?
We weren't allowed to stop anywhere.
No.
Missy, what is up with you?
Want dinner?
Go into Nelly. Kelly?
So we've just distressed our photo mats and our two pieces that are around 6 by 6.5 and 6 by 6. Let's put some chippy strip on the back of this. So, chippy strips are 1mm white chipboard. It's a foam tape but alternative, so it's half the depth of foam tape. I left the lid off, didn't I? Okay. I reckon she's gone to annoy now, or is she still sitting there with you?
No, she's sitting there with me.
Maybe she knows that you're more of a reliable source for food.
Possibly.
Put some tape around the outside. So the one that's slightly bigger, we'll use it for the peach and purple splotchy design.
Yeah, fertiliser and fireworks, that's one way of putting it.
Bronnie and Shane have been and had their Santa photo.
Have they?
Yep, she just sent it to me.
Oh my goodness. Has it got the dog in it?
It's can't most of the companies dangerous good. Fertiliser and fireworks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's keep prepping. So our frame needs to have this piece of glitter in it. Here's some tape to attach that. Just going to have a look at this. No, it's Bronnie and her dad. Her dad's got the nice sign and she's got the naughty sign. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Bronnie.
He's got a big smile on. He would have had a great time.
That's a great activity.
And then, what are we thinking?
Sounds like a fun photo.
Yeah.
Sounds like the trains are tooting over there for some reason.
Yeah, being obnoxious. They're just doing it, tick me off.
Wow, doing a good job there.
I'm sure sometimes the train drivers just do that to annoy me. I'm convinced of it. Okay, let's turn this on its side. When they've got the remote train, the loco at the back.
Oh, in the middle, yeah.
In the middle, and it's got the horn stuck on, and they don't realise.
I don't know how to put it on here. It says Ronnie. It's all right, Ronnie.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
I have to have it saved on the net and put a link, but that's okay. No,
Yeah.
don't be doing that.
So let's come in an inch and down an inch with our stripy piece. Our splotchy piece. I just called this a splotchy pattern.
Splotch.
Yep. Shouldn't have taken the tape off there.
Your whole big piece.
Yep.
Yep, yep.
And we're not going to cut out behind the photo, Nat, because at the end of the day, we kind of need to
Glitter on the snowflakes.
yeah. That would be good, but we don't have any glitter in stock, and I don't do what my daughter does. We need to have a base for our photo to stick to. So we'll come in 3 inches and up 2 inches with that one. Don't know if that's the right dimensions.
Come on, we'll go and voice your concerns to Noel. And tell me this rather rotundish belly of yours is just an illusion and you're a star.
She's so tiny, Bart. Here, bring her here. Bring her here. Everyone can see how little she is. You're going to come and be a star? Oh, Missy Meow. She's just like...
This
she's
cat
only little.
you can
She's
put over
fully
your
grown.
shoulder.
There she is.
Noah carries her upside down. She loves it.
She glitter on the snowflakes would look really good, actually.
Yep,
She is the cutest little thing, though. But she is fully grown. Oh gosh. And let's come in just under an inch. Okay. So we need, just going to put a piece across here, from there to there. And we're just going to cover this bit here. Try not to stick to your photo mat with these bits. Okay, we're dry now. Just bring our piece back. Turn the big light off. What do we think? Obviously, we need to sort of spread it out a bit. But what we'll do is we'll start with this here and then build. That'll have to be foofed up a bit. I actually think my wig's straight. Okay. light molding paste. Yep. This is a way to get dimension. It's not clear, remember? You can use it as a glue. So we're going to put this here as a boundary point. So you're just troweling bits on, and it gives you your dimension. Only issue is your page takes eons to dry. Dollop. It's not stuck to the photo there. There. So now we're going to stick on our Montmartre's a quality brand, so it's okay to use. So most of your art brands, actually all your art brands, if it's acceptable for fine art and that, and for art, your paint, you can't use oil-based products. You can use acrylic and water paint based. So I'll put that one there. So this is a way to put a page together with dimension. You could use gloss gel or matte gel. It is clear. I'm just using this because this gives me just a touch more dimension. See, I've troweled a bit on.
Troweled a bit.
Yeah. I'll admit, my name's Alicia. My dad was a brickie. When I was little, I used to have my own trowel and bricklaying.
So did you see Karen's message about the Christmas story?
No? Scraps of the timber paper. I could patch them with scraps. I might actually have to patch up there a bit. I don't know why, but for some reason the dark timber makes me think it's from past era of the Christmas story. Yeah. I think you're right. Remember, well, the last time we did a Sunday night class, wasn't it the last time we did a class and it was the last retreat, and I did a, let's put a good dollop on her to make her stand up. I did a black background. Like that. And there we go. Just to keep your hands clean.
With the flower power piece, did you want half a piece or a full piece?
Just half. It's Flower Power 1. We are pretty good at building kits now. We do build a lot of kits. Come up with a way. Go away, bug.
So you've got a piece of the pattern Peace and Joy Flower Power. A Peace and Joy 1, half a piece of Flower Power 1, and a piece of a Summer Fun Times 6. And then you've got a full-size custom Christmas colour cut set.
Yeah.
One by chipboard title script Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
One by 2-pack chipboard snowflakes. One by 1 chipboard Christmas tree. I wasn't going to put a third of the pack because there are 3 different trees. don't know how to describe a tree.
Just a Christmas tree. A chipboard Christmas tree.
Evening, Cheryl.
So we're just sort of putting it together.
There are a lot of colour cards. I did get it.
Maybe.
Maybe.
And see, I've got a nice little dollop.
Joanne said yes with hexagons. I think I missed that.
Yes, with hexagons. That was the page we did.
Ah. Yes, the dark, yeah, with the dark background, yes.
Mm.
Yeah. Noah's just sent his music teacher an email about
Next year.
what he wants to do next year and a picture of the...
Oh, there.
Yeah, it's a full size, nice.
Our beautiful Noah, who is the most... He's very brave. If you had known Noah when he was little, you would understand what we're talking about, how brave Noah is. Noah is a very brave human being. And Noah has achieved more in 17 years as far as the distance he has travelled in life than what some people will achieve in a lifetime. And he's going to take on a new instrument next year. Very brave boy. Look at that. I patched that hole quite dodgily.
Wow. Better than my mate did climb on his roof to patch his hole.
Yeah, yes. So 74-year-old man that Quentin used to employ as a truck driver. The bloke's a truck driver for Quentin.
He was a Victorian copper in the 80s, Jeffrey.
Yes, he has recently fallen off his roof.
Through his roof.
Well, through his roof. He's 74. He fell through the roof.
Through the veranda floor.
Through the veranda floor. And to the ground. What? How many meters was it?
Oh, it's 5.5 or something, because it's not it's a 2-story house, but it's not at the front. It's not as high as it is at the back.
Yeah.
So it's like 5 meters or something. He fell. Still a long way through a floor, and he bruised 2 ribs.
Yeah.
That was it. That's amazing. That's a damn right miracle.
So if you squish this down too much, you'll see your paste, right? But when it dries, you can squish it down a bit more.
Yeah. And his wife,
It will flatten down a bit as it dries.
his wife has to use crutches permanently now. And I said, well, next time he ever goes to get near a step ladder, use one of them crutches to take to him.
Yeah. Oh, he must have put the fear into her. I think he's always put the fear into her.
I was about to say that, yeah. The copper in the 80s in Victoria probably wasn't a career that you'd want to take on, consider unlikely.
Nope. Okay. So these last few little things, let's just put that aside for the moment.
Yeah, Bronny, he's very lucky. He's not a big man either. He's
only slight, really.
Yeah, so...
He's not a big man.
But where he fell through the roof wasn't even where the leak in the roof was.
He's pretty fearless, but is our Jeffrey. Actually, must be the name because the other Jeffrey was pretty fearless too. He's not with us anymore, sadly. He's a beautiful man. But he was one of Quentin's employees in the railway. Okay, so see, we've got a hole. Oh, do not do that too much. So let's get a little piece of our... We've got a bit of paste coming out of our hole. So let's just push that down. So it's really wet. Really, really wet. If you push too much, it'll ooze out. We don't want that. But you have enough leeway to move things around. I moved that other bit up there. And then we're going to put this here. It's Christmas.
Yeah, it would have been a different time in the police force in the 80s in Victoria. He had some really funny stories just about the crazy things that people did. Like, absolutely crazy things.
He's not a violent man either, is he?
No,
he's a very placid man.
Very cheerful, placid man.
Yeah. He's not what I would think of as an 80s copper. But then again, my dad's best friend's cheerful man. Who's he work for now? One of my dad's best friends. He was a copper here in the 80s. Well, 80s, 90s, and the thousands. He was a copper in the 70s, actually. He's did my mum's driving test. Don't know if driving from the cop shop to the cemetery to put flowers on your mother's grave should have been enough of a driving test for my mother.
The population in that town was probably about 150.
Yeah.
Had 3 streets.
My granddad and I minded the cop shop. What? They were down there.
Like, it would have had 5 streets.
Oh, and the baby. We had the baby with us. My baby brother and my granddad and we minded the cop shop for him while him and Mum went to the cemetery for her to get a driver's license. Okay. Piece needs to move. We're going to put our piece.
Gorgeous page, says Di. Never said it's a stunning page.
I'm going to put our piece word here because our enchanted needs to go here. Let's put a little bit of paste on our enchanted.
Missy, I know you've been...
Oh, Mitty Mow.
She's lining up for seconds.
This morning, Noah came to us and goes, Dad, I've fed these cats. And Quentin goes, yep. Because they were telling Noah that they had not been fed in weeks.
They're sitting at their bowls, waiting, whining.
Yeah.
I'm sure it works from sometimes.
No, Peace doesn't like that. And
When
so
you're
you
on a
can.
good thing, dear, you got to stick to it.
Well, week before last, Naomi fed them on her way to the pool, and then you fed them when you got up.
Yep.
Where are we going to put our piece?
Well, that's a bit soft touch.
Where are we going to put the piece? Or are we not just going to put it on there? Let's just sit that there. And we had a bauble. Love and joy. It's going to be. It's not going to be peace. Let's turn its bow round. There we go. It's very wet. Molding paste. So light molding paste is lightweight and it's fluffy. You can use this for like snow paste. Remember when you heat this, it puffs up like puff paint, you know, like 80s puff paint. So you can use it to emulate snow. Sometimes I sprinkle a bit of clear glitter on it when I do it as snow. You don't have to. But, okay, so this is sort of quite raised. But when this is dry, like I'm talking completely dry by tomorrow night. Oh, it's a bit wet here, so we'll see how we go. But when this is completely dry, this will go in an album and sort of compress a bit, but not be so hard and heavy that it creates too much weight. It's actually going to have a little bit of springy compressiness to it.
Didn't have my phone back to take a photo as you were going here.
There we go. Look at that.
Ooh.
It has a bit of dimension, but it will soften down and it will not be quite as high once it's dry because we need to dry the liquid out of it. Look at that. So we've got Peace and Joy. We've got Snow Princess Christmas, Enchanted Christmas, Purple Christmas, Flower Power, Super Fun Times, Christmas Land. Got a couple of Christmas Land things.
I'll put the link up without a photo.
I think it's turned out pretty good. It's quite eclectic. It's very bit of this and bit of that. I like it. And I think if you wrote your journaling in white, just sort of down here, or you could write a little bit in here, but possibly down here. But see, the peachy colour and the pink, you know, play off on the little fairies, the Enchanted Christmas fairies. Oh, my Enchanted's crooked.
Just waiting for it to load.
And you do get a bit of leeway to move things.
I think I need this one. It says one.
But don't fiddle too much. Could definitely add glitter, but I'm not going to. And my peace word, I'm going to stick it to my drawer because it didn't work.
Okay, so the link's going up now. It's $14.30.
$14.30.
Yes.
I was going to say you should have done it for $14.25. How about you change that for $14.25?
I'll fix that after.
Great class, brilliant weekend. Thanks for your time. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, everybody.
So the link at the
Thank you
doesn't have a
for
photo, so-
being part of our creative family. Thank you for hanging out with us this weekend. Thank you for making it so much fun. It's been an awesome weekend. This is class number 17 of Christmas classes, and I don't do a massive amount of Christmas. You all know that. So you've definitely pushed me to enjoy creating Christmas. So there we go. Got that link up? Oh,
Yeah,
awesome.
link's up. It just
It's
doesn't
an
have a picture
incredible,
at the
pretty
moment. We'll have
page.
to
Love the
pass.
colours and the dark wood. Thank you, Karen. Well, the other Karen gave me the idea. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Karen, for the idea. Have a good sleep. We need a great sleep, I think. It is a great page to finish on. We've done some awesome pages this weekend and cards and tags and embellishments.
I can't wait.
The January
for
one.
Fun times.
The January one is not far away. I'm thinking about writing my plan already. I've already got some things in my head. I need to get the plan out.
I don't want to go.
Thank you, Joanne, and thank you for being part of the amazing weekend. Thank you, Bronnie. Thank you, everybody. You're all so wonderful. Thank you, Dee and Cheryl and Di, and thank you all. I hope I haven't missed anyone. So thank you for spending time with us on the weekend. If you're watching this later and you're new to us, we are Scrapbook Fantasies, and these are every single thing on this page except for the double-sided tape, the black cardstock, and the light moulding paste and the paint is our product. Oh, thank you, Margaret. So, yeah, everything is ours. All the paper and the colour cuts and the chipboard are our products. So, yeah. And we love hanging out with you guys because you're the best. So, I think that's about it. I think I'm ready for
back
bed.
tomorrow night.
Naomi is back in the Creative Family Group, Scrapbook Fantasies Creative Family Group on Facebook, doing mixed media tomorrow night. We have a brand new stencil for you tomorrow night. Pretty exciting. And yeah. I think I'm meant to be putting out new product tomorrow, but
Holy clappers, we've got some clapping to do tomorrow.
yeah, I don't know if we're going to get there because we're still picking orders.
Yep. That way.
Yeah. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that because picking orders means we get to eat. We're all doing a remarkable job with the business and its ventures. Thank you very much, Deborah. We try our best, and it's for you guys. We do it for you. You guys are the sole reason why we exist, is for our beautiful customers. It's just, yeah. So guys get to create, and also because creativity is really, really good for your mental health and your well-being, and good to keep your hands working and your mind working. So good no matter how old you are, whether you're a 1-year-old spreading around paint or a 100-year-old still trying to document your scrapbook pages, your family and your scrapbook pages. But yes. So thank you very much for coming along. Take care, stay safe. I love the background on this. Thank you, Karen. And I love how this turned out. I like mixing things together. You know how much I love mixing different collections. It's one of my favorite things. Take care, stay safe. I love you all, and we'll see you soon. Bye.